Yeah, that's very important that athletic directors, principals, coaches know this significant change for next year. And it was done in almost a last-minute fashion, but as a result of input from our sports medical committee and as a result of a national questionnaire that went out, we were asking what teams around the nation did for the number of required days for individual athlete conditioning and team practice and conditioning prior to the first contest dates. We discovered after 30 responses that most of the states require far fewer days of individual conditioning and team practice than Connecticut does. Many states had 7 days of individual athlete training and 7 days of team training. Some had 5. Most others had 10 and 10. With a unanimous decision by the Board of Control last week, it was recommended and put forward as an accepted proposal that we now also will go to 10 days of team practice, 10 days of individual practice prior to the first contest date. Doing that allows a rollback by 24 and 48 hours of a couple of our start contest dates for next year. The fall will not be touched. We are leaving that as is because the feeling, the overwhelming feeling on the part of the board was that coming off the summer, kids need a little more time to condition and work together. But in the winter season, we are able to start all our sports with the exception of wrestling and girls basketball. We will start first date of practice begins on the 5th. That doesn't change. However, the first contest date is going to be we are allowing the 19th of December for indoor track, hockey, and swimming, as well as gymnastics. Girls basketball and wrestling may begin their first contest on December 14th. This allows a full weekend and a full week respectively for those sports to get in contest. And we had heard from an overwhelming number of coaches that with the holidays, the way they fell next year, that this would make a significant impact in getting facilities. And so it was a fortunate change, and even though it was last minute, there still is plenty of time to plan for it. These changes will be published in the new handbook coming up. So too, the spring changes for next year and subsequent years, these changes will be reflected in the handbook.